Hello students. Already we have started the problem set 2 and we have completed question number 5. Now we are going to start the question number 6. So I am going to read the question number 6. Okay, and the same to you. Open the books and see the page number and problem set 2 question number 6 now. So question number 6 is that in figure 2.26, if line Q is parallel line R, line P is their transversal, and if A is equal to 80 degree, find the values of angle F and angle G. Let's see this figure. In this figure, line Q is parallel to line R and this line P is the transversal. So due to this transversal, it makes 8 kinds of angles. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So in the question, angle A is given, that is the 80 degree. So this angle A is equal to 80 degree. You have to find out the angle F and angle G. So here is the angle F and here is the angle G. So let's start now. So what is the solution for this kind of question now? Solution is that here line Q is parallel line R and line P is their transversal. This is the first line and the reason is in the bracket means the given. So due to this given, here angle A and angle B, these two angles are known as angles in a linear pair because these two angles are formed on the single line, means on the line Q. So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Why the angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree? Because both these angles are made on the single line Q. So if this kind of angles are made on a single line, then they are known as the angles in a linear pair. So the given is in the bracket angles in a linear pairs. Angles in a linear pairs now. Okay, but you know that already angle A is given here. Angle A is 80 degree. So I am going to write the angle A is equal to 80 degree. We have to find out the angle B is equal to 180 degree. So you can simplify this, then you will get the measure of angle B. So angle B is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree now. So all you know that angle B is equal to exactly 100 degree. So this is our first solution. So I am going to write here angle B is equal to 100 degree. Okay, after that we have to find out this angle F. You all know that this angle B and this angle F, both these angles are known as the corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal in measures and they are congruent to each other. So I am going to write also angle B is equal to angle F. The reason is in the bracket. So corresponding angles now. Corresponding angles. So all you know that if angle B is 100 degree, means angle B is 100 degree, then angle F is also 100 degree. This is your first solution. Similar, we have to find out the angle G. Okay, this is the angle G. Okay, but you all know that this angle A and this angle C, these two angles are known as the vertically opposite angles and they are equal in measures. So I am going to write the same things below it now. Angle A is equal to angle C. The reason is in the bracket vertically opposite angles, and all you know that very well, opposite angles are congruent to each other, means they are equal in each other. I mean to say that if the angle A is 80 degree, then what about the angle C? You all know that angle C is equal to the 80 degree. This is our next solution now. Second thing is that, let's see in the figure, this angle C and this angle G, both these angles are known as corresponding angles. These two angles are known as the corresponding angles. So I am going to write here angle C is equal to angle G, and reason is in the bracket. The reason is that corresponding angles now. Corresponding angles. Okay, but one thing is very important here. Angle C is find out. Angle C is given here, or angle C is equal to 80 degree. If the angle C is 80 degree, means let's see, this angle C is 80 degree, then what about this angle G? You all know that both these are the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are congruent, means they are equal in measure. On this basis, angle G is also 80 degree. So angle G is equal to 80 degree. This is our final solution of this equation now. So on the basis of this solution, we have to find out angle F is equal to 100 degree and angle G is equal to 80 degree. So this is the one method to find out these two kinds of angles. There are other different ways to find out these two angles now. Okay, thank you.